Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
The Statue of Liberty turned 138 yesterday. It's been restored multiple times, including an extensive restoration in the 1980s, just like Cher. Nick Cannon says he was insecure in his relationship with Mariah Carey. I think the 57 kids you'd fathered since then have already told us that. Tom Holland says Spider-Man 4 is going to be crazy. The only thing crazier than the new Spider-Man movie would be if Hollywood came up with an original idea.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
It's time to have a little fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. Got an email from a guy named Harold who said, hey, Prospector, with Halloween coming up, my wife and I are trying to figure out what we're going to give this year, because last year we gave out fruit roll-ups, and I hated it and argued with her about it. I'm wondering if you could give her a prank call and try to convince her not to give out fruit roll-ups this year. Happy to get on the case for kids everywhere in Northeast PA, even though I hate trick-or-treating. If you're going to let the kids come in, give them some candy, for crying out loud. So we're going to call his wife, Linda, and see if we can't get her to change her mind on the fruit roll-up thing. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, I'm calling for Linda.
This is she.
Linda, hi. This is Rick. I live down around the corner on Pine Street. You live over there on North...
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you have the house with the blue house with the yellow trim?
Yeah, we do.
Great. I just wanted to say this year we're going to be coming through for Halloween again. And I know you guys do it big for Halloween. We love your street.
Yes, we try. Uh-huh.
I know. It seems like everybody on the street just goes nuts. One quick thing, if I can, okay? I just want to say something constructive. And you can take it for what it's worth, because we're going to be bringing our kids by, and we want to give them, like, the best Halloween ever.
Okay.
So here's what it is. Last year, if I'm right, we came by and you were handing out fruit roll-ups for the kids for Halloween candy, right?
Yes. And
it's just for my kids, you know, when they're done with sports and school and a long day and stuff, we like to give them like a fruit roll-up. So we just kind of felt like if it's okay to ask, would you mind getting something that's like, if it's not chocolate, like at least Skittles or like a candy? Because our kids, when they open up the fruit roll-ups, it's kind of put a damper on their Halloween, because they're going through their basket and everything. It's like, oh, it's like Snickers, Skittles, Reese's, all this really good Halloween candy, like the treats you love. And then, you know, there's a fruit roll-up, which compared to the other candy is kind of sour. And I just kind of think it bummed them out for the whole Halloween, you know.
You're trying to tell me what to pass out this year?
I'm just asking if maybe not fruit roll-ups, you know, or who knows, maybe you can do raisins this year or something. I don't know. It's a bummer to kids. So I'm just saying, just for, like, you know, I spoke to a couple other parents. Their kids were kind of bummed out too. Hey, you know, maybe not fruit roll-ups this year. Maybe Snickers or
I'm sorry. What was your name again?
My name's Rick.
Rick. So we pass out
fruit roll-ups,
whatever we decide every year.
Right. That's why I'm calling you. Like, I'm not trying to...
Last year was fruit roll-ups. We're trying to be more considerate to kids that have allergies and parents that don't want their kids to have a lot of sugar. You know, having fruit roll-ups is not a bad thing.
If they don't want their kids to have a lot of sugar, what are they doing out trick-or-treating on Halloween? Like, that's the one night to get sugar. That's sugar night, right?
I guess that depends on each parent. Because,
well, it's not the time to be healthy. Wouldn't you agree, though? It's not the time to be like, hey, kids, here's a carrot. Like, no one's going to want that. So I
understand that. But to ask your neighbors to give out certain
good
candies
stuff, okay?
or not, you know.
Do you like Snickers?
No, I'm sorry.
Do you like Snickers?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I bet if someone laid down a Snickers and a fruit roll-up and said you can only have one, your hand's going right to that Snickers, right?
Well, I'm an adult, though. And I'm not...
Okay, so a kid can't have a Snickers? What, are they going to die from it?
No. Are they going to die from a fruit roll-up?
Well, you know what? They're going to get bummed out. You should see the look on their face when they bite the fruit roll-up. You might as well have wrapped up a dog turd.
Maybe miss my house completely.
Oh, okay, so what? We just skip the houses that have stuff we don't want? So only this one, and then we walk by your house. Should I tell them, like, oh, look, that's a bad lady. She's mean. She gives up fruit roll-ups?
That's fine. Just don't knock on my door. Maybe there's
it's trick-or-treat, so maybe... Look, it's trick-or-treat, so how about we make it a treat, or else you might get a trick, huh? How about that,
No, because then it'll be your responsibility, and you'll be in trouble.
Well, how about it's your responsibility to give out something good and not fruit turds,
no,
all right?
My responsibility is to get what we want to get to share with the kids.
It's to have a fun night with the kids, and you're not making it fun. Why don't you give them out carrots or something then?
Well, if I could, I would.
Well, you could, and no one would like you. So if you want people to like you, give out something good and not fruit roll-ups, okay?
It's not about people liking me. It's about
people
having fun that
It's
night.
about people having fun, huh? Well,
yes.
It's not fun to be handed a fruit roll-up when you think you're getting a Snickers or a Milky Way. Trust me. Even if you, Snickers, all right? Just Snickers.
No Snickers, no nothing.
How about this?
Just miss my house completely.
You're going to get a Prosy. In fact, you're getting one right now. You like it?
What is it?
It's a prank call. I'm making right now, Linda. It's not real, Linda.
Are you kidding me?
This isn't your.
Are you kidding me?
Your husband Harold said we could call and prank you because you gave out fruit roll-ups and you guys argued about it last year.
No.
Come on, no fruit roll-ups, man. You're on Rock 107 right now. This is Prospector.
No. Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
Trick or treat.
Oh, no. I was getting so upset. I was like...
He's quirky and cranky, and that makes for a lot of awkward interactions.
What a jerk.
Help Prospector learn from his mistakes. It's time for Am I a Jerk? On Rock 107.
Am I a jerk? It's that time of year, the time of year I hate so much, Halloween. Thursday, trick-or-treaters going to be at the doors all over Northeast PA, except not, of course, at my house. No, because I put locks on the gates at the house. Yeah, locks on the gates. That way nobody can get in and get up to the doorbell and ring it. You know, look, I got an alarm that goes off at 2 a.m. It rules my life, so no trick-or-treaters. My wife, however, says it's an overreaction. It's overkill. It's a jerk move. Just leave the lights off and no one will bother us. I say, well, I'm doing it my way. Does that make me a jerk? What do you think, Kate?
Yes, it does, Prospector. I'm sorry. I'm agreeing with Tara on this. You are a jerk.
All right, let's go to the Rock lines here. Actually, we're going to go to open mic on the Rock 107 app. Am I a jerk?
Yes, you are a jerk. Unless your doorbell sounds like an air horn going off at a power plant, then I would say yes, you are. Because shut the door, relax, go to bed.
Got one on the Rock lines. John from Hazleton. Am I a jerk?
You are not a jerk.
No?
No, I feel your pain.
So you get up early, too, is what you're saying?
I agree with you 100%. I wake up every morning for 3 o'clock, start work at 4. I don't want to bang. Nobody banging at my door.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody banging at the door. We also, of course, are dealing with people on social media. So how are we doing there?
Joe from your Facebook says, yes, it's once a year. And while I get waking up early, you can sacrifice from time to time to bring enjoyment to others.
Okay, that makes sense.
See, sacrifice a little time. Mm-hmm. Alex from your Facebook also said, no, you're not required to give out candy to other people's sex trophies.
I love it. Rock 107 on the Rock lines. Am I a jerk?
Is that even a question?
Yes, it is.
You're a jerk, though.
Rock 107.
Hey, Prospector.
Yo,
you're a jerk, man.
Got another one open mic on the Rock 107 app.
Prospector, yes, you are a jerk. You Halloweened as a kid, and now you're preventing kids of today from doing what you did. You are a jerk.
Hey, we found him in your...
Got a text here on the Rock lines. Yeah, you're a jerk today, buddy. No need to lock your fence. Just leave the lights off.
That's what I said before.
So somebody's agreeing with you.
Paul from your Facebook said, no, I had a kid knock on my door last year, even though the porch light was off, but the lights were on inside and I was home, so of course he knocked.
Okay, I see. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Do you, hang out in the dark? Or
no, I live my life for crying out loud.
Stephanie from your Instagram said, yes, did you ever trick-or-treat as a kid?
And a lot of people are saying that, and if that's the criterion for what's going to be acceptable, we're going to have a lot of problems in our society. If it's Prospector did it as a kid, makes it okay. On to the open mic on the Rock 107 app. Am I a jerk?
Prospector, yeah, you're a jerk, and a on this one. It's one day of the year. Maybe a little late. What do you get to do? Sleep for about 5 hours instead of 6. Remember what it was like to be a kid.
Sleep is very important in my life, as it was when I was a child, too. And you're talking about a guy who never wanted to go trick-or-treating, never wanted to dress up for Halloween, didn't do the Halloween parades in school. I remember one year, I think it was 4th or 5th grade, we had a Halloween parade around school, and I didn't dress up at Halloween. And they're like, well, then you don't get to be in the parade. And I'm like, good. 2 things I don't want to do. I don't have to walk around the block or wear a dumb costume.
All right, Prospector, we get it. You're lame. Denise from your Instagram said, you're not a jerk. You just didn't want trick-or-treaters, and I would have done the same thing. We never hand out candy.
Right. Yes.
Al from your Facebook said, yeah, you're a yam bag for not giving back what is expected of you when you were a kid when you went out trick-or-treating. I'm sure you'll be okay sleeping a little less one night of the year.
If you think that's okay, that's fine. You stay up and let the trick-or-treaters in when you got to get up at 2 in the morning. I do not. In the question today of Am I a Jerk for locking not one, but two, both gates that lead into my house so that nobody comes up and hits that doorbell on Halloween and goes trick-or-treat just so I can get to bed a little early and wake up early to entertain you. The answer today, by a pretty wide margin, yes, I am a jerk.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
An elementary school in central Missouri recently renamed its building after their longtime custodian. Her name is Claudine Wilson, and she worked there for over 30 years. Everyone loved her, so the school decided to honor her after she retired in July. The main building is now called the Claudine Wilson Learning Center.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Forget detention. Sounds like this guy is headed for a timeout of a job. Details with the winner of Prospector's Yambag.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
A Zamboni driver in Quebec, Canada, has been arrested on suspicion of a DUI after a low-speed crash at a hockey rink last week. The male driver was 25 years old, and he was supposed to be cleaning the ice between 2 games. It's unclear what happened. He must have zonked out or something because he just drove the Zamboni straight into the boards. Witnesses called police, who came and administered a sobriety test. He apparently failed that test because he was arrested and booked. Nobody was hurt, but a door onto the rink was damaged.
Nominee number 2.
Another adult who wants to be a cool kid. A Kentucky high school principal has been charged after police say they received video of him holding a beer bong for 2 underage students at a New Year's Eve party. 50-year-old Anthony Procriano can be seen holding a beer bong as 2 students drink from it. The students are between the ages of 16 and 17. Police said the parents of the 2 students were contacted. Procriano is now charged with 2 counts of aiding or assisting in serving minors alcohol. A school spokesperson says it's a personal matter. We're cooperating with police, and the assistant principal has been named interim principal at this time.
And the winner is
the high school principal who got busted for holding a beer bong for underage students to drink from. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.